looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense will come out first. As the song goes, the Buckeyes like to fight that team across the field and show them Ohio's here. Penn State was painfully aware of that the last time these two faced off.
Yeah, and then you have the snarky media and everybody talking about it. This is what Ohio State does. They always beat Penn State. They beat them bad. They embarrassed them. I hope Penn State's ticked off and ready to roll.
There are a lot of guys on Ohio State that got a few extra helmet stickers the last time these guys played because they were making plays all over the field. Penn State's best players have got to play better in this one.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The play-action fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll try to run for it. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Could be an alley. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Buckeyes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this quarterback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're at a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. Really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. And you think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Sayin. A strike downfield. Snags it and he's open. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the full.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Here we go. Ready, go!
Play fake, Sayin. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The run inside. It's Hansen. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Throws it deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football.
Makes the grab in their space. Into the house. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
To the air. It's Beck. Going for the big play. He's got it way down the field. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Lost to throw again. Quick completion on the out route. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. He makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Hansen. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And a nice, crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He wants it all. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 and try to tie it. As it is, they're down by 1. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throwing, say it. Makes the grab on the left. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Jackson. Finding some room. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Here's Sayin to throw. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The run inside. It's Jackson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Sayin throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Has to get there to move the sticks. all by himself down the middle.
This is an offense that prides themselves on the ability to run the football, right? They trust those big bodies up front, and on 4th and 1, there was no question they were going to go for it, they were going to hand it off, and they get the first down.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they added 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wiggles free. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
So what, bro? What it do? Shit, playing this college. Squeezing the game at this college gym before I get off. Gotta go in early tonight. We gotta get some more co-op in this weekend, bro. We gotta get some more co-op in this weekend. Yeah, that shit live. Yeah, motherfucker ain't really been losing on there. I fucks with it.
And when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does
Yeah.
every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
When you get in the sevens, when do you actually play for the World Series? When you get in like the 700? Oh, okay. Threw a fucking interception.
The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the
Yeah, it was.
Plays breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
What?
Looking for space. It's Hansen. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why
They
he's
wild.
an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism,
That's some shit, ain't it?
speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Swooping, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Back to throw. It's back. Flips it out in the flat.
Right.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions line up to put it away.
Oh shit.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
Where's the stretch at? Okay, there it is.
Offense onto the field. Last drive,
Hold on real quick.
finally
Kyle dunk duck.
care of the football this time. Here's the give off the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Puts it out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make...
Here's a little room there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, go!
They'll go play action with Sayin. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the goal line. Great job by the defense to force this 4th down, but a field goal would make it a 2-possession game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got his man. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, and they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Beck. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Fires quickly. At midfield, he makes the catch and he's free. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Big kick here can claw them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy. And he got it! And now it's a one-possession game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sayin on the play action. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab over the middle. There he goes. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's West. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback may change this route. Fourth down, Sayin. Rifles it down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Unloads it left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is a big third down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Working the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Zings it complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. Second down.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop